Welcome back to the channel, and you joined me at the start of a project. It's Christmas Day today, but I'm doing this for New Year, and I don't know if you can tell, but that hopefully is going to say 2025 in LEDs, and I'm going to attempt to make something novel to power these. So the next thing to do is to connect all these in parallel, well, make sure they're all the right way round, and then connect them all in parallel, and then I'll get on to the circuit. And there we go, after entirely too long, all 24 LEDs are now in parallel. So, I've also put a couple of wires out to take the power input. I think I'm going to power this on Rainwater. How about that? 24 LEDs powered by Rainwater. Okay. Here is the circuit, and you see it's been raining for days, and that's what gave me the idea of running it from Rainwater. It's certainly plentiful. We've got a 334 capacitor ceramic there and a 1 mega ohm resistor. 2N2222 is the transistor, and we've also got a 470 UF capacitor across the, well, so-called power rails. And here we have that circuit, and it's a bit novel in itself with using those wraparound coils like that. There's no ferrite going on or anything. I don't know if it's gonna, I obviously don't know if it's gonna power everything, but I've also realised, here's the 24, guess who's put another LED on there to test it. So in fact, if it does work, I'll be powering 25 from Rainwater. Anyway, other thing is magnesium, can't solder to it, and I believe it was granted as an old man who used a paper clip to attach a wire to it, and I thought that's a really good idea, but guess what, I can't find a paper clip. So I'm going to use a piece of foil and try that and wrap that around. There's the piece of foil on the wire, and now I'll wrap it around the magnesium and see if this circuit comes to life. And the answer is yes, yes it does. So that blue light's flashing quite nicely indeed. And now the big question, will it run those as well? And if so, what I'll do is I'll reduce the size of this bottle, because I've kind of got the idea now of pushing things a little further and putting everything behind the display, and then perhaps on some kind of legs arrangement so it'll stand and just flash away, perhaps on the table. But that works. The piece of foil, yeah, just around there, and makes a decent enough connection. Right, so the big moment of truth. Can we get all 25 to be powered by just Rainwater? And I will prove it when I, well, if it works, when I tidy things up and make this smaller, I'll fill it up from a bucket outside, and you'll be able to see that little process. But first of all, well, the main thing, and this could be the binning of the video or the success of the video, let's connect up and see what happens. There we go. Do we get flashing? Oh, we do. Something's going on. Let me turn the light off. There we go. It is indeed flashing all 25. Wow, so it's 25 in two different ways. 2025 flashing away there, and 25 LEDs with that one that's over there. Wow, okay, so next thing to do is to tidy this up and make that part a little bit smaller. Here it is all finished up. What I've got is the circuit glued now to the back. I've made this stand, and I've also got a tiny little pot now with the magnesium and copper in there, and between the two of those is a little piece of plastic. So what I'm going to do is to fill up this syringe a little bit with Rainwater from outside, put it in there, see if it starts up. But also there's a bit of a bonus with this as well, I've discovered, and I'll show that after the syringe test. Okay, I've had this tub outside collecting the rain, so let's get some in there and go back inside. Let's have a look. Oh yes, we're running. Haha, we're running. Okay, there we are. Flashing nicely, all of them. So that is in fact 25 LEDs flashing saying 2025 and running from, well, brand new Rainwater. In fact, it's getting stronger as it goes too. Do quite like that. Well, I must just show you this. It's just another little extra, but it basically must be running on a drop of water now, because I just went over to the sink to get rid of it. Went like this, you can see the couple of drops there now still falling. There we go, must be empty. And it's still going. So, I dare say, that's 25 LEDs running on a drop of water. Literally must be. I mean, that's completely empty in there. Let me see the bottom of it. But yeah, it's still going. And we've got one on the circuit. Yep, circuit one's running fine. There is the 24. So yes, 25 LEDs running on a drop of rainwater. Anyway, on to the other bonus now. What was supposed to be showing was batteries, and in this case, very, very rusted. And, well, needs throwing away, really. 0.55 left on this one. But if we connect it up, and there should be enough on it, there we are, to start it flashing away, and, much like a jewel thief or something, see how long this goes before actually throwing it away. But if I then swap over to a much healthier one, so this one does have, well, it's between 1.4 and 1.5 volts on it, then how about that? Absolutely Bobby Dazzler of a thing. Really good to see that it does work that well off the 1.5 volt AA. I've changed back over to Rainwater again now, and also picked out the numbers, makes it a bit easier to see. But I hope that everybody has a safe and very happy New Year. And if you consider subscribing, that'd be fantastic, because I'm chasing 1,000 subscribers. Thank you everybody who has subscribed to the channel. And thanks very much for watching.